Finals day at the International Darts Open as we play down from the top 16 to our eventual champion. Could Darren Webster demolish the field with intensity? Primal screams from the Iceman, and simply the West with hands raised. Could he get away with robbery? Hashtag ET12 today on High Roller Radio. Yes, Sunday in Riesa and the home crowd hopeful. Will we witness another German in a European Tour final? Ask the Maximum 180. Huge chance for Martin Schindler, and absolutely, he is playing superbly. There are your matchups. The Wall set to face Ryan Searle, who upset the tourney favorite Peter Wright yesterday. Good tilts on the card, and according to the bookmakers, Mensur Suljovic is now your odds-on to win. At Dart Tipster 180 had his wagers in. Outsider bet, he tweeted, Whitlock, most 180s, Cullen for highest checkout, and Mensur, most 180s. 20-pound bet at 4.6 to 1. Good luck, sir. All set for the final day in Riesa, said Darts Behind the Oche. Looking forward to a day of thrilling action in what is now anyone's tournament to win. Darts Behind the Oche also taking time out to congratulate the Brazilian one. Good job, Diogo Portela. Won the South Central America qualifier to book his return to the Ali Pali this year. Well done. Dart Center was happy as well. Yes, get in there, it said. The Brazilian is back at the Palace. Ian White acknowledging the German fans ahead of his encounter with James Richardson. Out to a quick start too. Up a break in 2-0. Richardson, though, ruthless. Good fight back. Nice 180 here en route to 3 on the spin. Look at his face, barking at the board. That maximum, by the way, the 109th of the tournament. At 4-4, Richardson pounced on misses from Stokes number 1, finishing off 44 here, gave it the fist pump. Very next leg closed it out on a beautiful 96 checkout. The finger of doom, as commentator Dan Dawson described it. 96 average, 4 180s, 6-4 your final, and how about it? Upsets the red-hot Ian White, last week's champ, and is off to the quarterfinals. Absolutely brilliant, he said. I mean, Ian won the last one, didn't he? Bring it on tonight. The Simon Whitlock-Steve Beaton affair promised to be stellar with shots like this, a bronzed Adonis 180, but how about the Aussie showstopper? 92 checkout on 2 double 18s. Nicely done. As we check out the averages, Whitlock with the 3-1 advantage. Top-notch stuff. 103 playing 104. Simon would make it 4-1 with an 85 checkout. Beaton's experience, though, kept him in it. Held on tops, then broke for 4-3 on this 102 checkout. Whitlock responded. Double 8 here in the 8th leg. Then in the 9th, clinched it on a 106. Impressive stuff. Wins the match with a 102 average. The Wizard on point today. I'm getting better, he said. Tough game. Steve played very well. How about Whitlock's performance? His 102.41 average recorded today, tweeted at Wikipedia, is his highest on the Euro Tour since September 2016. Darren Webster, Joe Cullen with their warm-ups, and despite a 152 checkout in the opening leg by Demolition Man, Rockstar countered, taking the next 2 legs. This 76 finish for 2-1, both players firing. At 3-1 down, Webster battled to get it back on throw. Then at 5-4, the critical exchange. Cullen missing 2 match darts, going for double 8. He hit single 16 to bust his score. If that's disbelief on his face, then this is pure belief. Webster capitalizing and giving it some. You think he's into it? Then last leg shootout, took out 96 for the 6-5 victory. Handshakes for Cullen, played well, but this guy is a competitor. Look at him as he heads for the post-match interview. Is he feeling it or what? Wow, great scenes. Average 99, was 46% on the outer ring, and had 4 180s. Top 16 9 times this year, he said. Never made a quarterfinal. Now I've done it. Come on. Can you say demolition time? Mensur Suljovic reaching down to shake a fan's hand during his entrance. Don't hurt your back, Mensur. You've got Danny Noppert to deal with. German walk-on girls providing ambiance. The Dutchman out of the gate first. Up a break, took out the 15 here on a last start double 4. good for 3-1. As Kirk Bevins made the game shot call, a fist pump. The Austrian held, and then it was his turn to celebrate. Double 15 for the break of throw, charges at the crowd after holding in the seventh leg, a headbutt for good measure. Credit to Noppert, though, held for 4-4, then pinned double 5 in the ninth leg, turned to the crowd with a double fist pump. That was crucial. He'd close it out the very next leg, 6-4 the final. Today's top seed is out. Good win for me, Noppy said. I was really nervous, but I'm happy with my performance. Important too, as Burton DeWitt explains, that win also clinches a spot at the European Championships for Danny Noppert. Not that it was actually in doubt, but it's now secure. Steve West appearing through the fog and in a fog early against Johnny Clayton, dropping the first 3 legs to the Welshman before clawing back to 3-2. Here, plucking his darts from double top. The Ferret, though, was pounding the treble 20 bed early and often. 180 here en route to 4-2. He posted another maximum in the 8th leg, then double top for 5-3 on the verge of victory. But tides turned. Simply the West stormed back with darts like these and would find double 7 to force a decider where he'd clinch it on double 20. Simply the West relieved. Great effort. Wins a nail-biter 6-5. The Ferret missing 2 matched darts. I don't deserve to win that game, he said, but I'll take it. Adrian Lewis saluting the crowd. His opponent, the man behind him, Stephen Bunting. We pick it up at 2 apiece. Jackpot opening with a 140, followed by this 180. Nice view of it here. He'd hold. Blurry face here, but clear on the treble 20. His third maximum en route to double 10 and 4-2. That was a break. The Madhouse was next. Third dart good. He added back-to-back 180s in the 8th leg. It was convincing. It was comprehensive. A 6-2 victory. Lewis the one firing bullets today. Obviously, I'm looking forward to later games, Jackpot said. Seems confident he'll face Steve West in the quarters. Sweet Caroline and Daryl Gurney as the Irishman tries to rev up the crowd. Gerwin Price watching on. 7th fixture of the afternoon, and we start with the Iceman's break of throw in the 3rd leg. He'd follow that with double 16, snuck it in there, and he liked it. Intensity, folks. Then after Gurney missed his chance, the Welshman took out 87. Quite a celebration, too. Then broke again in the 7th leg. You think he wants it? Credit to Superchin, though. On the verge of defeat, he took out 144 to save the match, then held for 5-4, then fired in an 11-darter for 3 on the spin to force a decider. Does this give away the result? Primal screams after hitting the game-winning double 3, gripping stuff 6-5. Gerwin Price takes it. I think I deserve to win, he said. I think I played better throughout. Martin Schindler mobbed on his walk-on, the host nation placing all their hopes on the German number 2. But Ryan Searle silenced them early, leading 2-0. He'd make it 3 on the bounce on double 8. All quiet until this. The Wall taking out 134 to liven things up. Comeback time? Well, Searle took the next leg, but Schindler kept it close. This 180 was followed by double 12. Then 7th leg, how about this? Lining up the bullseye for the 170 finish. And yes, the big fish. Bullseye, baby. 4-3 now. But how cool is Ryan Searle? Broke back immediately on double top and then closed it out for a 6-3 victory. Martin was under a lot of pressure, he said. It wasn't easy for him. I kind of fed off that. Searle the Pearl through to his first ever quarterfinal on the European Tour. So the top 16 has been whittled down to your Elite 8. The tournament's top 4 seeds are out. Who is your money on? At DartsFan180 wants to know, who will take the trophy? Your quarterfinal matchups, good ones. Jackpot, your new favorite, the number 5 seed. It's going to be a huge evening for one of these guys. The International Darts Open and Demolition Man today on High Roller Radio.